Hi guys, happy Tuesday. So I wanted to talk to y'all today about what I've been working on all day, which are my thank yous. So anytime someone orders, this is part of customer service, but anytime someone orders, obviously from me that's local or from my website, I immediately send them a thank you. So I text them or I message them on Facebook and I just say, hey, thanks for your order. And have that one-on-one contact with them. Okay, so then at the end of the month, I send, and this is just how I do it. It doesn't have to be how you do it. You can take ideas from it. You can try it, see if it works for you. But this is what I have found to work for me. My thank yous are very simple. So, like I said, I send them a text message and say, thanks for your order. And then at the end of the month, I write out all my thank yous to everyone who ordered that month, okay? And then I send them a little envelope if their order is less than 100 PRV, okay? If it's more than 100 PRV, then I send them something a little bit more, usually a full-size product, and send them an actual package. But anyone who orders from me always gets at least 3 things. So the first thing is a thank you note. I used to have personalized one of these that had my, thanks Jennifer, that had my family's pictures on it, that just said thanks for your support. But honestly, I got a ton of these for doing a training for Scentsy, and I don't want them to go to waste because that's just not who I am. So before I order more of my personalized ones, I'm going to just use these thank you cards that I have that I got for free. You can get thank you cards at the Dollar Tree. That's where I used to get them when I first started. You can get like 10 in a pack for $1, or I guess $1.25 now, and do a handwritten note. But on here, this is blank right now, but on here I try and spice it up a little bit. So I put a little heart in the top. I underline where it says I'm hugely grateful for your support of my small business, and then I just write them a little note that says thank you. Okay, so a thank you card doesn't matter what it looks like. Like I said, sometimes mine are a little fancier, but I'm going to use what I have because I'm trying to use up my supplies before we move. So some kind of handwritten thank you note, even if it just says thanks Jen for your order, something that is a little bit personalized, that you can replicate month after month after month. Okay, the other thing I always send is the scent of the month. Okay, so I have these brochures. Obviously, we as consultants, this is a huge perk of our business, and I know that some people are not signed up for this kit, but you really should think about investing in it in your business. It's a huge perk to our business that we have a new scent and a new warmer every single month, and it's on sale. So it's a great way to hit up your business, you know, put some spice in it. It gives you something to share. But every single month I send samples of the scent of the month. Okay, so I use the brochure that they give us. This one is actually an extra one because I just finished all of mine. I didn't have enough samples for these, so I just put a sticker on it. It's a smelly sticker. Okay, this is actually for someone local. But I use the brochure. I always put my information on the back. And then here's something new I just started to do. So I personally get the warmer of the month kit every single month. Like I just said, it's a huge opportunity for our business. Whether I like it or not, I still get the kit. I get PRV for it. I get a huge discount on the wax bars and the warmer than just buying it outright. I can take my personalized pictures. I can take selfies with it. I can go live and show my customers it. I can show them that I am too experiencing what I'm trying to sell, right? So I haven't always been able to afford that, but now I can, so I always get that. I try and do at least an event probably every other month now. I'm starting to get back into them now that COVID is hopefully a thing of the past. So I do have those, and then I take them to events. Here's the thing about the warmer of the month that I do with my customers. And this is a personal special, so it has to be offered one-on-one. You can put these in those weekly emails that you should be sending to your customers. You can send this in text, but I always let all of my customers know that the one warmer that I get in my warmer of the month kit, if I don't decide to personally keep it, I offer that one warmer, first person who comes to get it, 30% off the original price. Okay, so obviously it's 10% off that month. They're getting an extra 20% off for whoever tells me they want it first, okay? So that's a savings for them, but it also helps me keep down on my stock because I don't want to keep a ton on hand, but I'm also not losing money because that discount for that kit is so much, okay? So again, that has to be offered privately, one-on-one, but I also started doing these little stickers. I put them 2 to a sticker, and I can share them here. It just says, I have this in stock, 30% off. So for this month, I had it on this one, and I had it on this one. I actually already sold this one. So it is what it is. But now everyone who gets this knows, oh, this warmer is originally $50. She has it in stock for 30% off, okay? So if they're not local, they still have to pay the $8. I always just charge $8 shipping because that's what we charge on our website. And then they have to pay that shipping. They pay the tax on it, and I get it out of my stock. But I also had options to take pictures, go live, experience the warm on my own to share with my customers and let them know how that's going, okay? So again, it is a little tedious to do that, and of course I sold this one right after I finished doing all these, but it's not a big deal. If someone messages me and says, hey, I want that warmer 30% off, sorry girl, I already sold that, but if you want to do a party and get it for free, let's do it. Boom. Okay. Again, it's going to open up that line of communication. So they get the thank you card. They get the scent of the month sample. Usually there's a felt sample in here. I do felt samples for scent of the month all year round, whether it's hot or cold, because it's flat and it's easy to ship. Okay. And I've done it many different ways, but now how I do it here for the last probably year is just I staple it on the inside because I want them to open this up to smell it, okay? Again, this is the extra one, so it's not going to be on here. But I have the felt sample there. I have my information on the back, and then they have the last couple warmers of the month there. The other thing that I send every single order that's under 100 PRV is a scent circle, okay? I get these for free with parties, or rewards, and sometimes, yeah, I pay out of pocket for them, but guess what, guys, we get 25% commission. I always get 30% because I always have 2K or more back on it, and it's a write-off, okay? So this is something that so many customers have said something to me about, because I give them this. They don't always love the scent, but they always use it, and they'll put it in their car, and then they'll say, oh my gosh, this is a great reminder for me to order when I run out, okay? They're going to put this usually in the car, maybe in a closet, and this is going to remind them of me every time they look at it. Most people get in their car every day. Speaks for itself, right? So I always put these 3 things in a envelope to say thank you, okay? I always try and do one thing extra. Okay, it depends on the month what it is. Last month, it was, Chase Rainbow's Wax Collection Felt Samples. Okay, this month, it was the 2 Mother's Day Scents Felt Samples that I put in with their thank yous. And best yet, they all fit in a number 10 envelope. You can get like, I don't even know, a ton of these if you're a Sam's Club member. I get them from Amazon, but this is simple. This is replicatable, okay? This is something that can be done month and month and month and month after, okay? So, but what I do with this is I send, let me get one without my, I put the butterfly stamp on it. So this is a non-machinable surcharge stamp. It's a little bit more than a forever stamp, but because it is a little bit thicker, that's what I have found. Knock on wood, they never get sent back to me. Some people do try and send this with a forever stamp. It is fairly thin, all of those things, but I'd rather just not chance it and pay the extra 20% or 20 cents per envelope to make sure it doesn't get back to me. Now, so they're getting 4 things for an order. And I know that whatever it may look like to you, whether it's too much or too little, this is what I have found to bring me the most orders back, to bring in that communication, but still provide my customers with a service that they're not going to get from a lot of people, okay? Think of the last time you ordered direct sales. Did they even say thank you? Probably not. And again, this is something that you can do over and over every single month. Sorry about that. And then, like I said, I always try and put something extra. Now, if it's over 100 PRV, then I do a package. So this is the one I'm about to send out tomorrow. They're all ready to go. But in this one, I should have kept one out, but I did a bar from my stock. So it's usually the scent of the month bar. I actually had some of the ruby nectarines and then some other random ones I've had on hand for a little bit that I stuck in there. Okay, so I gave them a bar. I gave them the thank you note. Looks just like this. I gave them the scent of the month sample. I gave them either a laundry sample or a body sample. Okay, and I gave them all a pink rhubarb wax sample. Now, it's getting warmer, so this is probably the last month that I'll do wax. Here on out, I'll probably either do a scent pack or a travel tin, just because those are usually flatter and they're not super expensive. But I always give them some kind of full-size product. I used to do themed boxes for my thank yous for over 100, but honestly, it just came to be too much, and it wasn't, no one was more excited about those boxes than they are a bar. They love Scentsy. I'm going to give them Scentsy. Okay. So I give them deluxe samples, the laundry, the wax, a full wax bar, a thank you note, a scent of the month sample, and I'm pretty sure there's something else in here, but I can't remember. Oh, the Mother's Day samples, just like my other people got. And I can't remember. Maybe something else. But I usually just try and, hopefully you didn't see that address, fill it full of products that they can try out, okay? This is about $3.80. So about $4 a package to send. But the way that I see it is if they spent more than $100 with me, that means I made at least a $30 profit. $4 of that can go back into thanking them. And again, the postage sent to them, the wax bar sent to them, if you keep up with that, is a tax write-off, okay? So those are my thank yous. Those are what I do. Know that if they're local to me, they get spoiled a lot more because I don't have to pay postage. But every single order gets a scent circle because I'm leaving them with something that they can choose to use and remember and remind them that they need their Scentsy. So if y'all have any questions about what I send, just let me know. I know I've talked about this before, but I know we have a ton of new people, so I just wanted to share what I do. I will say when I first started off, the thank you note was what I did, but very soon after was the scent of the month and then the scent circle. So I've been doing this now for over 4 years, the same exact thank yous. Okay, and it's obviously working. So if you have any questions, let me know. And if not, I hope you have a great Tuesday. Bye, guys.